For a fact, I know I within this party that we don't discriminate. We have no kind of policy of discrimination within the party. And the partnership of national unity, yes, we will move forward with the repeal of legislation, and we will move forward policies and so on for this organization or this sector of society, because we feel that it is too long this sector of society have been marginalized.
Yes, we will support bringing discrimination to an end, because, like I would have stated earlier, Guyanese should be treated as equal. And at the end of the day, going back to what I said earlier, putting laws in place, removing the old antiquated laws and bringing us to the 21st century, adapting other policies from other countries, should be something that should be addressed in Guyana.
We have to work with all groups. We have to ensure that our advocacy is strong and that this is really a human rights issue. And so I believe if we legislate that there should be no discrimination based on sexual orientation, then people would have access to all of to jobs, to healthcare services, education services, and all of it will follow after that. We have the Law Reform Commission. They will go through their procedures in terms of updating our constitution, and we will support any legislation that ensures that there is non-discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation to allow more access to minorities.
At the very least, what we can do is respect people's decisions, respect people's choices. And so perhaps look at having programs and policies and so on that creates an opportunity for us to be educated, empowered as it relates to people and their differences. Because I believe when we operate from a place of knowing, our actions are very different. And so, here in Guyana, we like to say, education is power or knowledge is power. And that is very, very true. And so I believe with that constant educating, that constant informing, that constant messaging being put out there about respecting people, respecting their differences and respecting their choices, even outside of the policy being in place, our mind will be different. And when our mind is different, our actions are different, and we are able to be a better person to each other.
At the Lines for Change, we firmly take the position that all forms of discrimination is wrong. When that discrimination affects a person's fundamental human right, then it must become criminal. Because what you are doing is forcing an individual, maybe forcing a family into poverty. You may be forcing them into deviant behavior. And so all forms of discrimination, whether it's discrimination based on race, based on gender, based on sexual orientation, it is wrong.